Well, hello, brothers and sisters. Pastor Moses Malone here. Coming to you from the great state of Georgia, a little old town called Maryzone. We're right across from the Burger King. That's right, brothers and sisters. Now, I just wanted to bring it to your attention now, brothers and sisters, that a young lady, I don't know if you remember her or not, but she used to have a channel called Rapture Twilight, and then she became a Minister Christine. That's right. Oh, she retired. I would say it must be like, maybe 3 or 4. Maybe 5 weeks ago, that's right. Well, she put in a tough time of it, brothers and sisters. She spent the last 7 years of her adult life making predictions about when the rapture would happen. But she said to herself, you know what? I don't want to be looped in with the rest of those watchers. I'm going to retire. I will never be back on YouTube. I am finished. This is my last video. Let's just watch that so we can remind ourselves.
In order for me to be able to preserve the integrity of this ministry, I am pulling away now. I am not going to carry on, and I no longer want to be a part of the madness. Therefore, I'm coming away from YouTube as of now. This is my final video.
Here you go, brothers and sisters. No more videos from Mrs. Christine. But let's remind ourselves, what exactly did she talk about again? It's been so long, it must be like, 4 or 5 weeks at least since I've had this rant. So I would just like to recap and remember the rant of a crazy woman called Minister Christine.
To the Gentile of Pontius Pilate, lest they be defiled. So when Jesus is taken down off the cross and put into the tomb, it's a high Sabbath in the Gospel of John, chapter 19, verse 31. And that high Sabbath shows us that this is when the first day of the Feast of Unleavened Bread begins in the Gospel of John, which is initiated with Passover. The only issue that we have in this time period is that there's only 3 blood moons, being that there's only 3 night watches, because the 4th night watch has been taken out of the night and put into the daytime, which explains why it went dark for 3 hours when Jesus was on the cross, because the 3 synoptic Gospels, being a day in advance than the Gospel of John, is witnessing the 4th night watch of the Gospel of John, which is happening in the 15th day here, but this is the 15th day in the 3 synoptic Gospels.
That's right, brothers and sisters. The 3rd night watch is now the 5th night watch. The 6th night watch is now the 1st night watch. It was moved into the 2nd night watch for the daytime review. And then Jesus was buried in the tomb, but then it was put back into the tomb. And then the bread was broken, but then it was resealed. And then they stood up and they all danced the Kamala. That's right. It makes perfect sense. Anyway, brothers and sisters, I think I'll just see what else she has to say. 2 seconds.
It just frustrates me after 7 years that people still want to listen to the Jewish rubbish. And it's a load of tosh.
Well, now, brothers and sisters, she is back, baby. That's right. Minister Christine, the rat woman, Rapture at Twilight herself, is back. The one, the true, the only prophet on YouTube. That's right. Because her word is true. That's right. She's been exactly right. And all those 5 or 6 times she predicted the rapture, every one of them came true, brothers and sisters. That's right. So now, the grand finale. When is the next date, I wonder? Could it be tomorrow? Could it be next week? Let's see and find out. Even though her timeline there ended in December. But let's see what else she has to say.
We've got 3 nights happening, which is absolutely incredible. Okay? So, this is why the transformation will happen on the 19th of November 2021. There may be the empowerment event that happens in order to bring forth the great harvest and the plundering of the devil's camp. But what I want to emphasize really is that the 19th of November will be the transformation of Christians.
Well, there you have it, brothers and sisters. The 19th of November. That's right. It's going to be lightning down. I just pulled out some of my hair. Oh, that hurt. I don't want to go bald. I got a little bald spot there. See? Anyway, brothers and sisters, lightning's going to come down. It's going to pull us all up. Boom, 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 boom. On the 19th of November this time. I can't wait to see what happens. I know exactly what's going to happen. Absolutely nothing. But anyway, it's fun to follow these crazy people on YouTube. I really do enjoy it myself. I see Barry Scarborough retired. That's a pity, man. That's a pity. But anyway, at least we still have Minister Christine, the dumbest minister in the world. Fantastic. That's my little video. Good night.